another who may not share your biology, your environment, your temperament, your values, your social conditioning, your aspirations, your concerns or your technological abilities can be reached and can reach you through this greater medium of life called knowledge. Something that seems so evasive, so rare or so ephemeral is in actuality the very essence of life. And, in like manner, the things that seem so grand, so powerful, so overwhelming, so magnificent and so dominating are the very small things of life. This recognition represents a great reversal in thinking and a great breakthrough in understanding. Knowledge is an essential emphasis when we speak of the greater community because knowledge is the only part of your mind that cannot be influenced, corrupted or controlled. Your personal mind can be and is corrupted, influenced and controlled by your media, your government, your primary relationships and so forth. However, knowledge within you is incorruptible. You can misapply it and misinterpret it, but you cannot corrupt it. It is divine. It is beyond your reach. The world cannot corrupt it, for it is beyond the reach of the world. That is why it is the source of your freedom in life. That is why it is the source of your true integrity in life. And that is why it can carry out your mission without your mission being perverted or destroyed. You may try to pervert or destroy your mission, but at the level of knowledge, it is still intact. When we say that you cannot grab hold of knowledge and use it, we mean that you cannot spoil it and you cannot violate it. If you try, you will feel a great discomfort. You will feel tremendously ill at ease with yourself. This discomfort is something that is pervasive in human experience. Even without knowing what knowledge is or where it lives or how it functions or what it knows, whenever you do something that goes against the direction of knowledge, you will feel this discomfort, this disassociation from yourself. You will feel ill at ease. You will feel this not because knowledge is punishing you in any way, but because you are going against something that is known within you. This produces a very profound and permeating discomfort. No amount of therapy, pleasure, escape or preoccupation can free you from this discomfort. You must bring your life into harmony with knowledge within you. This you can experience, and your experience will be the evidence that you are either succeeding or failing in this regard. The discomfort that results from being at variance with knowledge is very deep and profound. It is not something at the surface of your mind. Many people are so compromised in their activities, their values and their pursuits that they have adjusted to this discomfort. This discomfort represents how they feel and how they live. This discomfort accounts for all the desperate attempts at escape, addiction, avoidance, self-deception and other forms of dishonesty that are so manifest here. However, beneath all of this is knowledge. You may call it spirit. You may call it spiritual mind. But it will transcend your definitions, whatever you call it. The way to knowledge is the way to divinity and to the realization of your greater purpose and meaning in life. In the greater community, this takes on an even greater meaning. Here knowledge will enable you to transcend your ideas, your customs, your beliefs and the ideas, customs and beliefs of your own world in order for you to gain something more complete, more universal and more translatable. In the greater community context, you must focus on something that is fundamental that you share with all other forms of intelligent life. This exists at the level of knowledge, not at the level of intellect, personality, culture or custom. The greater community way of knowledge represents religion in the greater community. Therefore, it represents a greater context for religious experience and expression everywhere in the world. If you take religion away, you have spirituality, for religion is all that is built upon spirituality in an attempt to sanctify it, to recreate it, to validate it and to assure its furtherance in your experience. Knowledge is the source of your spirituality, and it has been placed within you. It is a gift, and we are reintroducing you to it. It may seem new to you though it has been with you all along. To value knowledge and to accept its reality and to move towards it, you must reach a certain threshold in life. Here the world must disappoint you enough so that you will question whether it can satisfy you at all. Here you reach a threshold in your own life and in your own way where you come to know that there is something greater in your life that is waiting for you, that is calling for you, that is given to you and that abides with you. And you know that no matter what you do in life to acquire pleasure, wealth, fame, acquisition, recognition or anything else. Nothing can compare with re-experiencing this deeper and profound sense of self and purpose in life. Everyone is moving towards this threshold, the beginning threshold where knowledge is recognized. Many people think that they are very intuitive and that they have always been intuitive. However, this does not mean that they have reached the threshold where knowledge becomes really important and worthy of their time and effort. Many people think intuition is something that is just feeling them as they go along, as if they were part of a spiritual welfare system where you just collect as you go. This is very pathetic. You will never find the source of your purpose or inspiration with this approach, and you will never take responsibility for what you yourself must learn and do to begin to walk the way of knowledge and to take the steps to knowledge. Knowledge is related to your ability to know. We also call it the knowing mind. However, the problem with presenting it as the knowing mind is that many people think that they have a knowing mind that they can tap into at any moment. This is not the case. Knowledge reaches you. What you can do is prepare yourself for knowledge by learning to become still and receptive, by learning to suspend your judgment and by setting aside your preferences, your compulsions, your ideas and your beliefs long enough so that something greater can be revealed to you. You prepare yourself for knowledge. You cannot lay hold of it, grab it and use it for yourself. This is for your protection. Something great lies within you. It is not yours alone to own and to possess. It is something you share with all life. Whether you have had a religious upbringing or no religious upbringing, no matter what faith you were born into, you have knowledge living within you. If knowledge can find expression in your life, then a greater value, a greater meaning, and a greater purpose can be demonstrated through your experience. The impact of this upon others will be profound and life-changing. The expression of knowledge can change another's life forever. Nothing you can do for others, even feeding them if they're hungry, can compare with this gift. However, you yourself do not give it. You allow it to be expressed through you, and the gift is then given to another. In the greater community, knowledge is as rare and valuable as it is in the world. And, of course, there's much deception about who has it and what it is, as there is in this world. Knowledge is the most valuable and precious gift and ability you have. It will enable you to recognize and to discern others. It will allow you to see what others cannot see, to know what others cannot know, to say what others cannot say and to feel what others cannot feel. Knowledge brings you to the forefront of life, your life and life all around you. It restores your body and renews your mind and brings all the divergent feelings and motives within you into harmony and into a balanced approach to life. Nothing else can integrate you but knowledge. No idea, no ideal, no method, no teacher and no power can do this except knowledge. The evidence of knowledge can be found if you look for it. Amongst all the other manifestations of life, you will find the evidence of knowledge if you seek for it. Knowledge does not display itself. It does not make a show, yet it is always there. You can find it if you look, but you must look, and you must look with open eyes, not with greedy eyes or self-seeking eyes, not with eyes seeking self-validation or self-glorification. Indeed, as you seek it, you will likely have to give up even your spiritual ideas and beliefs because knowledge will be beyond them. Never think that you fully know what knowledge is and what it will do. To do so is to close your mind to knowledge. Knowledge is an involvement moment to moment. It is an opening in yourself based upon a deeper need and a greater trust. Claim knowledge for yourself and you will lose it. Open yourself to knowledge and it will return to you. With knowledge, you will understand the greater community presence in the world. You will have insight here. With knowledge, you will be able to see the outcome of a relationship before it even begins. With knowledge, you will be able to see destiny in certain things and in certain activities. Knowledge will lead you here and prevent you from going there. Knowledge will engage you with this person but not with that person, all without judgment or condemnation. What could be more natural to you, to your experience and to the very core of your being than the experience of knowledge itself? So fundamental is this that most people miss it entirely. It is like a sound that is always sounding, but people cannot hear it because they are only listening for other things. To come to knowledge, you must prepare for knowledge. This you cannot do alone, To learn knowledge at the level of the greater community, you must learn the greater community way to knowledge. You cannot teach this to yourself by reading books or by taking different practices or ideas from different traditions. Formulate your own approach and you will stay exactly where you are. Choose a path that you did not invent for yourself and you will go somewhere you have never gone before, and you will find something that you have never found before. Let knowledge carry you forward, not your preferences, ideas or ideals. This represents real spiritual development in the world. It is this development that is advancing your race, that advances all other races, and that keeps knowledge alive in the world and throughout the greater community. This is the purpose of the Creator, to keep knowledge alive in the universe. To the extent that this can be done, all beings everywhere have the possibility for advancement towards reunion and complete harmony with life itself.